Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're the show that takes a whole stack of the latest research, news, insights, and boils it all down to the most important stuff for you.
That's right.
And today, wow, we're plunging headfirst into the front lines of AI. It's accelerating so fast.
It really is.
And this isn't, just some future sci-fi idea. It's actually changing video, business, even our daily lives, like right now.
Happening as we speak.
Our sources for this deep dive, a really fascinating mix. AI news, research papers, practical tools. They show some pretty surprising shifts and opportunities opening up.
Definitely.
So our mission today, cut through the hype, demystify the breakthroughs, pull out those key insights, and really show you how these advancements are impacting you directly. Okay, let's get into it. First up, imagine your next Zoom call, right?
Okay.
But suddenly you're floating in outer space.
Right.
Or maybe you're in like an anime village.
Okay. That sounds pretty wild.
It does. But a company called Descartes, they're apparently making this real with something called Mirage, a world transformation model.
Mirage, right.
Yeah, it changes live video feeds like from your webcam in real time. So you or your background could become Versailles Palace or anime style or even a yarn world.
A yarn world. Seriously.
Seriously. Or you could ask for themes like make it look like a cubist painting or just classic black and white. It sounds amazing for live video.
It really does.
So technically speaking, what's the magic here? How are they pulling off this real-time thing? What's the secret sauce?
Well, that's where it gets really interesting technologically. Descartes' Mirage, it builds on this earlier experiment they called Oasis.
Okay.
And it uses something called autoregression, or self-regressive generation.
Autoregression.
Yeah. Basically, it cleverly generates the next video frame based on the previous one.
Oh, okay.
Which makes it way, way more efficient than, say, the usual diffusion models you hear about.
Right. Those can be computationally heavy.
Exactly. So that efficiency, that's the key to making these real-time transformations actually work without, a huge lag or needing a supercomputer.
Gotcha. And the potential future uses.
No.
Wow. You could be watching like a live soccer game, but the whole stadium looks like a cyberpunk city.
Yeah.
Or you're playing a video game and you instantly swap the background to, I don't know, underwater or the Wild West.
That's the kind of thing they're aiming for. And Descartes definitely sees this blowing up on social media, right? TikTok, Instagram.
Makes sense. And it fits a bigger pattern, doesn't it? AI isn't just lab stuff anymore. It's hitting marketing, visual content creation hard.
Absolutely.
Like, remember that IKEA ad concept by Salma Abubakar?
Vaguely, yeah. The one made with AI video?
That's the one. Used VO3, I think. It got over 1 million views.
Wow.
That's not just a quirky ad. It shows how AI is like democratizing, creating really high quality visuals. Suddenly independent creators can make stuff that goes viral, stuff that used to need big ad agency budgets.
That's a really important point. It lowers the barrier to entry significantly.
Okay, so beyond the cool visuals, here's where things get really interesting, I think. The whole AI development landscape is just buzzing.
It's frantic, almost.
Let's talk OpenAI. Big news there. They've brought in Fidji Simo, the CEO of Instacart, as their new application CEO.
Right. That was a significant hire.
And her vision, it's pretty huge. She's saying AI is already changing healthcare, education, work. We see that. But she's looking ahead, talking about a future where AI tools handle everyday chores, boring tasks, potentially freeing up, get this, 20 hours a week for U.S. households.
20 hours. That's ambitious.
It is. What does that kind of vision signal, you think, for just like practical everyday AI getting adopted?
Well, from a broader view, Simo's vision suggests a really strategic push, doesn't it? Moving AI beyond just being this revolutionary tech into something deeply integrated into daily life, solving real, tangible problems for people.
Like making the bed or doing the dishes eventually.
Maybe not tomorrow, but that's the direction. It's moving past only big industrial uses towards, genuine personal utility. AI becoming almost like invisible plumbing in our homes and lives.
Invisible plumbing. I like that. Okay, so while some are focused on chores, others are locked in what feels like the AI Olympics, right? The race for AGI, artificial general intelligence.
Absolutely. The stakes there are incredibly high.
And just recently, DeepMind Google's AI armed their enhanced Gemini DeepThink model hit a gold medal standard at the International Mathematical Olympiad.
Yeah, the IMO. That's huge. Solving 5 out of 6 of those problems.
These are incredibly complex math problems needing serious abstract reasoning. It's a massive step.
It really is. But what's also fascinating, and maybe a bit dramatic,
Go on.
is the buzz around the timing. There was a lot of chatter about whether OpenAI might have, let's say, strategically leaked news about a similar achievement just before DeepMind's official announcement.
Ah, the classic competitive leak.
Possibly. It just highlights how intense this AGI race is, especially between those two giants, OpenAI and DeepMind. They're constantly pushing each other, accelerating the pace like crazy.
And that intense race, it's not just about code and algorithms, it's also about people. The talent.
Oh, definitely. The talent war is fierce.
Look at Meta, Facebook's parent company. They're apparently really struggling to lure top AI researchers for their new superintelligence lab.
I heard about that.
Reports say they're throwing around mega offers. We're talking up to $300 million over 4 years.
$300 million? Why?
To try and tempt just 10 researchers away from OpenAI. And even crazier, the head of ChatGPT development apparently turned down $1 billion offer earlier this year.
$1 billion. Declined.
So why? Why turn down life-changing money like that? What's driving these top researchers if it's not just cash?
Yeah, that really gets to a fascinating point about motivation in this field, doesn't it? Benjamin Mann, one of Anthropic's co-founders, talked about this.
Anthropic, another major AI player.
Right. He suggested that for a lot of these researchers, it's genuinely mission over money.
The mission, like building AGI or changing the world.
Exactly. If you connect that to the bigger picture, it shows that for many of the key people driving AI forward, the motivation goes way beyond just a paycheck, even a massive one. It's about the potential impact, shaping the future of technology, maybe even humanity itself.
Quite a perspective. Okay, so we've got real-time video magic, intense AGI races, researchers driven by mission. But what does this all mean for you listening right now?
Good question. Let's bring it down to earth.
Let's talk practical stuff. Immediate ways AI can actually help with, say, productivity or just dealing with information overload.
There are definitely tools emerging.
We found a great example, Perplexity Comet. It's positioned as a pretty handy tool for summarizing YouTube videos.
Yeah, Comet. I've played with that.
So how does it work? Pretty simple, based on what we saw. You open Comet, might need to download the browser or extension first.
Right.
Then you give the URL of the YouTube video you want summarized. Open up the Comet Assistant, usually on the side of the browser, and then you give it a specific prompt. Like you could literally type, summarize this YouTube video into bullet points for busy people, focus on main insights, structure, actionable takeaways, make it understandable in under 1 minute.
And it actually does a decent job with that.
Apparently so. Quick insights without watching the whole thing.
And Comet can do a bit more too, right? Like translations, answering simple questions about the video content.
Exactly. So it becomes this versatile little helper for processing video info quickly, which, let's be honest, is a huge time saver for anyone drowning in content.
Definitely a useful tool in the toolbox.
And beyond those direct productivity apps, AI is popping up in some really unexpected places, almost redefining what's possible.
Like what?
Claude and Grok, the AI models reportedly running vending machines.
Oh, AI models running vending machines? Seriously?
Seriously. Anthropic apparently had this internal thing called Project Vend. There is even this funny detail about their model, nicknamed Claudius, winning because no tungsten cubes were found in the machine it managed. Don't ask me what that means.
Quirky is quirky.
Right.
Vending machines.
And then there's Netflix. They're experimenting with AI too, using tools like Runway AI, that generative video one, and VLMs, visual language models.
Right.
Automating special effects. They apparently used it to help generate scenes of collapsing buildings for production in Argentina.
Automating VFX.
Wow.
What are these examples? Vending machines, movie effects tell us about where AI is heading. It's moving beyond just our screens, isn't it?
Feels like it.
Yeah, I think these are more than just, odd little stories. They signal AI quietly weaving itself into our physical world. It's becoming the unseen intelligence behind everyday objects.
Like that invisible plumbing idea again.
It's exactly pushing us towards a genuinely smart environment. We're seeing more edge AI, where these complex models run directly on devices, not always needing the cloud. It enables real-time, context-aware stuff. It's kind of a quiet revolution, making our physical spaces smarter, more responsive.
But this massive expansion must have its challenges, right? It can't all be smooth sailing.
Oh, absolutely not. There are huge growing pains.
Yeah, like on the flip side, think about the sheer infrastructure needed. We found reports that OpenAI and SoftBank are struggling with that massive $500 billion AI infrastructure plan they announced.
The $500 billion one, yeah. What's the issue?
Well, apparently only one small data center is expected to actually come online this year out of that huge plan.
Only one. That's tiny compared to the vision.
Right. What does that tell us about the real-world hurdles, scaling AI despite all the amazing model breakthroughs?
It really highlights the enormous practical challenges involved, building the sheer compute power needed for these advanced AIs, especially for training the really big models and running complex apps at scale. It takes staggering amounts of energy.
Right, energy consumption is a big one.
Huge. Plus specialized hardware like GPUs and just the physical space for data centers. These aren't just tech problems, they're massive logistical and financial mountains to climb.
So the models might be getting smarter fast, but building their homes is lagging.
That's a good way to put it. The physical infrastructure to support widespread deployment is definitely struggling to keep pace. It's creating a real bottleneck.
Yet, despite those bottlenecks, the innovation on the application side just keeps rolling in, trying to find ways to integrate AI into your workflow now.
True. People are building useful things.
Like the Perplexity CEO, Aravind Srinivas. He announced shortcut features are coming soon to their Comet browser. The idea is to automate repetitive tasks you do in your browser all the time.
Browser automation.
Yeah.
That could be genuinely useful.
Could be. And just quickly, our sources mention a few other new AI tools aimed at productivity that looked interesting.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
There's one called Bland, seems to be conversational AI for businesses, maybe customer service or sales calls.
Okay.
AI Show X for helping create video, image, audio content. Capable, which focuses on creating dynamic context-aware prompts for other AI tools. Yoink, kind of a funny name, apparently auto-records your work in progress, maybe for documentation or sharing. And Pagey for making no-code portfolio or resume websites quickly.
So a whole range of tools popping up.
Wow. Okay, we have covered a lot of ground today.
We really have.
From AI completely changing your live video calls with these world transformation models.
Like Mirage.
To driving this intense global race for AGI between giants like DeepMind and OpenAI.
Yeah, the Math Olympiad and the Talent Wars.
And then bringing it right back down to practical tools you can use today, like Perplexity Comment for summarizing videos or these new apps for productivity.
And even running vending machines.
It's just so clear, isn't it? AI isn't some far-off concept anymore. It's here. It's now. And it's touching pretty much everything.
It really raises a fundamental question, though, doesn't it? As we see AI evolving so rapidly, tackling everything from, super complex math problems down to potentially handling our weekly chores.
Right.
And attracting this top-tier talent who seem driven more by the mission than by billion-dollar offers.
Right.
How might all of this fundamentally redefine what we even consider valuable work? Or, what counts as productive time in our own lives?
That is a great question to chew on. What is valuable work when AI does more and more? Food for thought. Well, thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the accelerating world of AI.
My pleasure.
Keep exploring, keep asking questions, and we'll see you next time.